All right, let's talk about pyramids today. They're an interesting structure. Everyone knows about the pyramids of Giza, but there are actually pyramids everywhere, all over the plain, everywhere. Even there's a giant one in Alaska. Um, and then here in the U.S., there's loads of pyramids, but a lot of them they call mounds because they don't have stairs on them. But they are definitely still pyramids, and that's like a discrepancy that we have over here in the U.S. We just have a bunch of mounds. No, we have a bunch of pyramids as well. And it's also interesting that a lot of these pyramids, a lot of them, a majority of them, are on these ley lines. Ley lines, these are these sacred geometries that are overlaid on our plane that form this sacred geometry. Just like sacred geometry, it persists in everything. The Fibonacci, the spiral, the basic shapes, the triangle, the rock, the circle, they all build upon each other, like squaring the circle. I mean, even if you look at this picture, you'll see, it's just triangles on top of squares on top of circles. They all build upon each other. This thought came to me like rock, paper, scissors, something we used to decide, right? The rock is a circle, paper is square, and scissors are a triangle. It's always these basic shapes that build on everything. And think of the word shape, like a shape. It is a static form and a changing form. Something can be shaped, or something shaping something, right? So it's interesting how that word has both meanings like that, and that is a shape, a triangle, a square, a circle. Even look at Pythagoras, the Pythagorean theorem, right? Like, this dude has a whole cult, a whole following, a religion basically based on the triangle. Like, the shapes are very important. Sacred geometry is a very real thing. The golden ratio, the Fibonacci, we see it in life all around us. Like, just look at flowers. And I wanted to show this video because it's just an interesting take on triangles and the energy that is produced from them. And we've heard a lot that the big giant pyramids in Giza and several others are like batteries. They function as batteries, right? Well, this guy took it to another level and started producing them, and his name is Nick Edwards. So anyways, I'll just let that video play.
Newest invention is called the Arcatron. It's a recreation of the Ark of the Covenant of Moses. Arc means a segment of a circle. A-R-C, A-R-K is the same word. Segment of a circle. Moses was given the ratios 3, 3, 5. If you see behind me, every point of the pentagon are two triangles. That's the 3, 3, 5 ratio given to Moses. It has a treatment platform on top, so you can treat smaller objects. On the bottom are 5 points are Lexan connectors, and it comes also with the precision compass. It's a very powerful little pyramid generator. It creates the life force. Anything you put in it gets better. It makes vitamins more potent. Water bottles get charged up. Plants grow faster with the charged energy. It works because of its shape. And we're copying the same shape as the Great Pyramid. It was left as a monument in stone to be copied. It was designed to stay there for tens of thousands of years. But it's the sacred geometry, the angles, that make it work. This is the Dream Machine. And it's called the Dream Machine because everybody that's used it, it goes over your bed. I suggest by your feet so you can see it. You have incredible dreams. And these are made up of Cheops pyramids that are base to base, which I call a pyramid crystal. And it's 3 of these crystals. It creates an expansion of the energy, a contraction, expansion, contraction, expansion, which creates a flow of energy through it. And it's a great room energizer, especially if you don't have much room to put the pyramid. This takes up very little room on an inside corner, and it shoots energy off of every point. It's wonderful. And the day people will walk in your house and say, I feel like a kid, I want to laugh, I want to have fun. And this is my grid system behind me. This is a 9 pyramid grid. It focuses 9 vortexes of energy coming off of each of the 9 pyramids and focuses it to a distance about 3 feet away. And this is my favorite sleep system. It's called the Mothership, a 42-inch pyramid that hangs over the bed. This is the #1 selling sleep system pyramid for over 35 years. It's used.
I've been sitting here for a good 10 minutes. We had a pyramid like this where we took an apple and we cut it in half. We put the half underneath the pyramid like this and another half outside, and the half that was inside never turned brown.
I mean, I was kind of I was like just sitting here, and all of a sudden you just feel like cool, like a cool breeze, like relaxing your eye. But never experienced this before.
I'm feeling a vibrational level, a tingling, a slight buzzing. I'm feeling a humming. And
This is my favorite invention. It's called the Pyramid Charger. It's a Tesla coil powered pyramid. This is the first marriage between the Cheops pyramid antenna and a Tesla coil. This is 500,000 volt solid state Tesla coil. It's an amazing device. It creates high frequency, high voltage pyramid energy. It has incredible healing effects and rejuvenation effects. Cheops pyramid standing waves of high frequency, high voltage, in this case 3 million volts of pyramid wave energy, goes into the body and knocks anything out that shouldn't be there.
So whether you fully believe in any of it at all or not, or you may call it hypnosis, right, that they believe that these things are happening, the placebo effect is a very profound and powerful effect. So there's something to that, obviously. Why the placebo effect is so effective is because of their belief, our belief that it works. And that is because our belief creates our reality. So maybe there's only a little something to these pyramids, even though it seems like there's a lot more to it. But certainly something is happening, whether it be placebo or not. And at the end of the day, you take both of them, you still have something at the end. You can call it self-hypnosis, you can call it whatever you want. But it's doing something, right? And like, I think the one most interesting to me is the one that's the three on top of each other, like the triangle with the upside down triangle. Those three, I think that would be an interesting mechanism for maybe bringing up the energy of a spot. Like, think of maybe like a practical use, like if maybe a spot, you know, like there was a shooting somewhere or murder somewhere, or this place is considered haunted or stuff like that, where clearly the energy is known to be lower. What if maybe putting one or more of these in that area for an extended period of time could raise the energy of that area, and it would kind of like heal it in a way, and it wouldn't have that foreboding feeling to it? I think that'd be pretty interesting and something worth potentially experimenting with, like, or maybe just, I mean, even having one like in your home. Now it seems like having the triangle like over your bed and stuff, people have had mixed opinions on that and saying that you shouldn't be under a pyramid for too long. I haven't experimented with myself personally, but I think that should be something considered. And I think it just safely, at least, to just only stay maybe like 30 minutes under a pyramid. But definitely that little resonator, the 3-stack resonator, I mean, you're not underneath that, and that could just be in your room or in your home at some part, or even on your land, like outside or something. I think that like we have wind chimes, like something like that, it would be quite useful, and I couldn't really see a downside to it, and it only bring up the energy around. And it sounds like something I would definitely want to get my hands on too. So anyways, that's all I wanted to say about pyramids, sacred geometry, and yeah, just kind of show this little video just to kind of like, you know, bring a little different perspective to pyramids, you know, like in a fractal version from large to small, and their, you know, the power, the energy, why they're so prevalent, you know. Anyways, that's it.